Hello, everybody. Wow, we joined late. Welcome to a no logic link to the past daily randomizer race. No logic rods. I am near a light shine, joined by Alex Sadelitz. Um, he's also going to be doing tracker. We are. Is this a key sanity too? I just saw a small key on pond.
When you say no logic, there is, in fact, no logic in the way that it works.
Okay. Yeah, this is my first ever no logic, so. And a piece of heart on Link's house. I missed what was on Lumberjack.
I looked towards, I think, Professor Renderer's side, so I did not see it either. Oh, there's a bomb. So yeah, in case for anybody who's wondering, in terms of the no logic rods mode that we are looking at, that means that there are double fire rod and double ice rod in the entirety of the item pool.
Ooh, I did
which
not know
drastically increases the chances that we get the rods and have a completable seed. Otherwise, consider this just major glitches.
Yep, also I should state it is Fox Lisk, and that's a small key on the Lumberjack ledge. It's Fox Lisk versus Professor Renderer for our race. We only have 2 people racing, I believe. I don't think we have anyone else joining in tonight. Yeah, it's just 2 people. When did they get the boots?
I do believe in the logic runs that you start with them automatically, which is one of those things I forgot about. Because boots are required for a lot of the glitches that we are going to be seeing.
Okay.
As we're about to see on Professor Renderer's side.
Oh yeah, I've seen Andy do this glitch.
In Blind's basement, we found the small key to Tower of Hera.
Oh no, I think Renderer got stuck. Nope, he got it. There's the cane of brine. That must have been the clipping I read about that Renderer did.
Yes. There's also a bottle there inside of Spectacle Rock, so Renderer will be going for that.
Yep, it looks like there was only one bottle, like it was just an empty bottle. There's the, yep, there's also the map to GT in the well. There's a shovel and a compass to Hera, and 5 rubies. Renderer trying to hover there, not work very well.
Piece of heart off the bottle vendor.
And it is the lamp in Chicken Hut.
Now, I will say getting the lantern in a no logic is actually one of the much nicer things because of certain clips and wraps that you can do, getting you into dark room caves. That makes it possible to see exactly which ones they are, so you know all the things that you are doing. Renderer giving us the shout out using the sign here.
So that sign is basically only in this.
Yes.
Or I imagine it's in the game itself, in the randomizer anyway, but... So, what's up with going to grab the map there?
I do believe maps will just relatively give us information.
Okay. Renderer must have realized he didn't have bombs there. I think that's why he left Paradox Cave. There's
Fox just... Wow. That's certainly a very interesting clip there.
That means that if this was logic, that meant the book was locked behind the flute.
And Mirror, and Titan's Mitts, and Moon Pearl. You know, of course, all the standard items.
Actually, it wouldn't be locked behind Moon Pearl, because you do not need Moon Pearl to use the mirror.
That is correct, yes.
I have found Moon Pearl in the checkerboard cave before. There's another bottle, this one being a blue one.
Whoops. Now, a blue bottle certainly is more interesting.
Yeah.
Than an empty one.
There's a glitch involving that. I just don't remember what it was. What is Renderer doing now?
Ah. I see Fox doing a screen wrapping here.
Oh. So that's what screen wrapping is. I know he got hit by the Beamos, so...
And this is into the Lamola room, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, and he took a death there. And Professor Renderer picking up the piece of heart.
So I believe what that does is that he picked up the map when he walked into that room. I do believe when you do it that way, it will give you the item that the boss would have dropped.
Oh, okay. He's also doing the glitch to get up to Bombo's tablet.
It's just some couch cash.
Yep.
There is a relatively similar glitch that you can do, where you can actually discover what the boss drop is. Where it will give you essentially a pendant or a crystal, and you can tell what it is without having knowledge.
Oh. Also, apparently that was a quadrant glitch, not a the thing you mentioned. There's a small key.
I just always call it the wrapping because, you know, it's like wrapping the screen around kind of thing, but...
And there, it was a Misery Mire small key. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's fine. A Misery Mire small key? Who needs those?
Them if it's required. And there's a heart container in Dig's spot. Oh,
so that makes Fox here, Fox Lisk here, the first one with our fourth heart.
Renderer having to quit in I suddenly can't remember what the cave's name is. In Spiral Cave because he couldn't get past the land mole, or the mini Moldorm, I mean. And another small key to Mire. And Renderer's getting the item off of Uncle, which is 20 rubies. Well, I know if need be, Renderer can do bomb escape if he had to.
I have a feeling...
I don't think that's going to be such a thing, but...
Fox might be looking...
What on earth?
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so...
Oh, that's to get into, Wow, that was an interesting...
Yeah, so this is bypassing the gloves in order to get the old man to save him. To get the item for that as well.
And without doing having the flute either.
Correct.
Jeez, this is an awesome seed. No wonder why people like No Logic.
It just requires some pretty good oh, and a mushroom.
Yeah.
All right, so fetch quest number 2 right after the shovel.
I might actually have to start watching No Logic. This is fun.
Yeah, you just gotta learn Well, a lot of major glitches. So here
Yeah.
we're getting the graveyard ledge check.
Yep. And we already, and like, he's gonna get a pretty good, decent, oh no! Oh, I imagine he's kicking himself over that. At least
It's not that bad because you can just start back at Mountain Cave and then just clip your way back down.
that might have been a strategic death too, actually, because he was low on bombs.
Yeah, that's also quite potential. You're gonna get a guaranteed 4 out of here.
Yeah, might as well get a free restock. That only will cost you what, like 10 seconds? There's the glove.
All right. So that certainly opens up quite a few more things to us.
Yep, that gives us back of escape. Oh, he's doing Houlihan. Wait, what?
I do believe there is at least an additional method or 20 or so, this is no logic, that you can trigger the Houlihan glitch.
I didn't even see him set it up. Wow. Oh, is that what they did to get Houlihan? Okay. Sorry, like this is my, like I said, this is my first no logic. Like, and I'm like, that makes sense. Like, and we got Speed Gaming, one coming in with a rating party of 147. Welcome, people. We are doing a no logic rods race today, meaning we have 2 fire rods and 2 ice rods in this, along with the normal no logic stuff. I am Near a Light Shine, joined by Alex.
And we're in for a world of fun tonight.
Yep, and Alex is pulling double duty by also doing our tracking tonight too.
Or at least hoping to.
So far, he's been doing great. Was that the sword? No, wait, no, it wasn't. Fox already went into the well. That looked like another small key outside the dam. And the map of Hyrule Castle. Yay.
And this is a small key to Skull Woods.
So
not as necessary, but relatively nice to have still.
Yeah, the 2 that we actually need to get into the back are actually hidden in an enemy and behind pots. Or in a pot.
Well, that's assuming, we don't just kind of glitch our way through whatever we need to.
That's very true.
Which I can tell you right now, the glitch to get into Mothula is going to absolutely blow your mind.
You should have seen what happened in the Mentor tournament when I was practicing. I pulled off a no major glitches by accident.
2 heart containers. Oh, a fighter sword.
And the map,
all right.
Hera.
So Mini Moldorm Cave is looking pretty prosperous.
Ooh, what is
and
this?
It was a small key to Hyrule Castle off of the Thief as well.
Yeah, I missed that. Oh, is that what oh, yep. Interesting. Recoloring of King's Tomb. Ah, this is confusing me.
Also, shout out to one of my favorite parts of the game is using these dead bushes here, as I like to call them, that deal tempered sword damage. It's one of my favorite things to note.
Yeah, oh, there's the hook shot.
I'm trying to keep a mental note of what runners have done what and what items they've gotten, while also trying to watch new checks.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wrap my brain around this whole thing. Renderer setting up the quadrant glitch.
Picks up hook shot, ready to close the go mode now. Yeah, yeah.
There's one of our fire rods.
I mean, Fire Rod not only being its utility of being Fire Rod, it's also a very good weapon.
Yep, 50 rubies. He cannot do Zora yet. Also, I love this music, I think that's coming out of Renderer's side.
Yes, this is Renderer's music. Yep, and there's that more interesting clip off of Death Mountain into Tower of Hera. I do not understand all of the little intricacies of the major glitches and stuff, but I think I've just started to catch on. Oh, there's Titan's mitts out of the second check here in Hera. Boots, hook shot, a bomb or so. Use some super speed or a bomb, and Hera pot your way up. Small key to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I saw that the mitts were there.
So for no logic, we are following no logic in general. Items can be placed pretty much anywhere and everywhere, and you can use major glitches to get your way through the world. And the rods part of the game mode is the fire rod and ice rods are both doubled. And they will... there will be 2 of each of them in the item pool. Obviously, you can only get 1. But it's kind of like the progressive style items, where if you get 1, and then if you were... Well, relatively. You can find... The first one that you get will be your fire rod. The second one will be an additional item. Probably a rupee substitute.
Did you see what was on the tablet there?
I did not, because I also partially forgot. Oh, are the rods? Do you find a fire rod and then how does that work then?
That's a good question.
Because I was under the understanding that it was 2 fire rods and 2 ice rods in the pool. Oh, weird. I mean, I suppose it's no logic, so I don't know why I'm trying to give it sense.
Yeah. Stop trying to make sense of it. It'll hurt your head less. There's the big key to Ice Palace.
And Fox there, grabbing their bow.
I could have sworn that Prof. Okay, apparently Prof did not go to Paradox Cave.
I'm quite sure I'm only like a half behind on all of Professor Renderer's checks. But the big key to swamp, just what we want. There's 20 rupees in Dark Cross.
Foxlisk doing another glitch. Into Hera.
Fox grabbing at least their second bottle from what I've seen.
Yeah, there's only 2 so far. Renderer rescuing the old man to get his mushroom.
What I could use at this point is Renderer menuing so I could see some of the items in there. Because I do believe I've gotten a good chunk of them, but not quite all of them.
Yeah, Foxlisk should have the mushroom.
I was gonna say also welcome to Pod on Fox side. This is actually my favorite part of major glitches and stuff is this grayscale pod that we see. It truly is my favorite. It's just really cool.
Yeah, this is a cool looking pod. There's a small key to pod in Hera.
Which I do believe Fox got. Because Fox has completed Hera. Also has gotten another small key to Turtle Rock. And then a piece of heart down here in the basement of the dark section.
No, the Hellway doesn't have the spike things.
Okay, so I was correct. That's Professor Renderer's first glove just now out of Hera. Didn't think he grabbed one yet, but I was correct. He just got it now. Meanwhile, Fox heading in the Fox. I'm gonna keep doing that apparently. Fox heading into the Dark Mason pod.
Also, I think both of them have the mushroom too.
Probably.
Because they both rescued the old man.
That sounds about right. Also, this iteration of pod using the glitch is very fun because you have no enemies.
I noticed that.
Renderer going back into Spiral Cave 2. Enacting his revenge. Picking up his big key to Ice Palace. Ooh, and getting killed by the mini Moldor. I hate them, guys. Then yeah, that is true. Fox did reload pod. Is now back in our normal pod here.
What is he trying to do? Speed Gaming 3 coming in with a rating party of 33. Welcome to the No Logic Rods race tonight. We got on comms and tracker tonight, Alex, and me, Nero Lightshine, just doing commentary.
I'm just laughing at chat currently giving us some extra insight on what's currently happening over, I believe, on Fox's side. With doing a pretty spicy Helma fight. Initially looking at doing the 2-hit Helma fight, but you know, potentially less. I do like Malmo's comment on just redecorating.
Yeah.
Because yeah, pod's out of place. We need to decorate it. I mean, Nira at this point knows my love for doing Helmasaur King, so I cannot say anything.
No, I don't know that at all. My partner in crime here is crazy.
Well, to be fair, we do not... Well, this is no logic, but we do not have the hammer. So in this case, we wouldn't need to use bombs in order to break the mask.
I find it funny how many glitches in Zelda games require bombs to set it up.
It's like they almost added bombs to just, you know, to make everything more fun.
Well, he's got infinite fairies here. What's he trying to do with the bombs here?
I believe it's a it's using bombs. Yeah, I mean, relatively, like, without even, like, kind of thinking about it, it seems like this is taking potentially too long for a person's own preference. But I believe it's using bombs to clip yourself out of that eastern side of the room. Which I will take it from JD Silvergun that this is a clip that will result into dropping into Hookshot Cave, or at least getting into it. This is relatively similar to when you do the Canis Mario strats for particular locations as well. At least, I believe the way that the glitch works is relatively similar, not exactly the same, of course.
I missed what was in Sarsaparella's hut. Oh, looks like he got it. Oh no, he got soft locked.
Yeah, I'm doing my best to try to split my focus among a lot of things. So, at least potentially bear with me. That is a moon pearl. Certainly could never miss that.
There's the mirror.
Oh my.
20 rubies and 3 bombs.
So that mirror is
Oh, he's got the renderer's got the bow.
Did he pick it up? Okay. Again, I'm trying to cross-reference where I know items are picked up from.
Oh, it's not needed in logic or no logic.
There's often cases where fire rod can also not be required. So there are a lot of interesting things that can happen when it comes to no logic. And yeah, as you know, chat can remind me, as somebody who's not massively experienced when it comes to logic and stuff, yeah, a lot of items are just absolutely not required. Like, can you kill it? If the answer is no, you might need a single item, potentially. And even then, maybe not.
Aga Tower.
Also, shout out to Chex Human there. I see there in chat, who was the solo commentator in the No Logic tournament race tonight. I saw. And that is the big key to Eastern. There in Escape.
Which means Render had it, because he did do Escape. Which we know he has, because he's doing the Eastern right now.
Well, I will agree with that. However, I do know of the Canis Samaria strats when it comes to Eastern Palace in particular. Which would not require the big gate, but in this particular case, we did see him go through the door and open up the big chest, so we do know that he does have it.
What's the Eastern Palace QG?
That was a very interesting fire rod item dash there.
Wait, when did he find the fire rod? Oh, quadrant glitch.
You know, I tracked the fire rod, and off the top of my head, I don't exactly remember where it was.
We're going into Pyramid Fairy.
Big key to Turtle Rock off of Armos Knights and the blue pendant.
Yep, and oh wow. Pyramid Fairy, it gives you blue bottles. Or blue goo, I should say. Oh yeah, it was in in the waterfall. Thank you. That's the dream right there, to have blue bottle refills in free of charge in either fairy.
And that was the pod big key off of Pyramid Ledge, sorry. Looks like Fox will pick up his 320 rupees here from Uncle.
Yep. Did Renderer miss something? Oh, he's doing the quadrant glitch, isn't he?
Yeah, I think we're seeing what we wanted to from Professor Renderer here.
That brought him into Mire. What? And with ice physics? What? Or it doesn't get ice physics, never mind.
I told you, there's going to be a lot of things going on here that you may not understand.
There are times where I want to wish that the person who made Legend of Zelda could watch these races. Just to see how broken his game is.
The other thing to note, as we are seeing here, is that Professor Renderer has not picked up his fighter sword.
No, he hasn't.
So, that is why we are seeing some of these things. But, I do think that that is a pretty substantial difference between our runners in terms of having a sword. That's just kind of how it is in Randomizer, having a sword versus not.
Yeah. Guarantee having the hammer makes up for that too, though, if you get it.
Fox is back into pod here as well.
Yep, going the gray style of a pod. I did not see what that was in Mire.
It was just 20 rupees.
Okay. I'm used to Renderer playing this way.
There's a Quake on Renderer's side as well.
Oh, that was very nice. Renderer was my mentor in the mentor tournament, so... Well, one of my mentors.
I mean, personally, I would say having Professor Renderer as one of your mentors is a pretty good thing.
Oh, yeah. Sadly, nothing stuck with me that we were working on until I was.
Oh, is the bot broken?
Until I was with my second mentor. I learned a great deal from both of them, though. Is this a quadrant glitch on Fox's side? Oh, this is the helmet fight? Oh, I'm getting a headache from this.
Yeah, you gotta work the camera a little. Hey, all I gotta say is you just gotta learn how to do bomb Helma. It's actually quite nice.
It's extremely easy, actually.
And people are usually afraid of the bombs just bouncing off a Helma's mask, and that's fine, but you know, there's the blue mail off of it.
Yeah, that was a nice find. Oh, Fox, though, has 2 boss kills, both of them crystals.
Again, I know I'm behind on the tracking, so you bear with me.
Yeah, if I see anything that's not there that I know is, I'll say something. Don't worry about that.
This is the questionable quadrant glitch. Okay.
Now what is he doing? Oh, is this to set up another glitch?
I mean, on Fox's side, because of the way that he went into this, already had the camera unlocked, so could just walk the mimics over and unlock the door.
Yeah.
That was being able to do the, Oh, yep, and here is the hookshot one, I believe.
Yep.
This is the hookshot, wrap. I'm gonna call it a wrap, but I know it's not, but...
He did.
And there's a third bottle.
Yep, second blue bottle at that. There's
And the flute.
and 20 rubies in the 3rd chest. Or the 4th chest.
Yeah, I mean, I will admit that doing Mimic Clip and No Logic is interesting just because it straight up is just like walking into a room. Mimic Clip is about as just generic as it kind of comes in the No Logic.
There's the, I think, the 3rd Turtle Rock small key.
Yeah, and as well as Flute just being blue potions because, you know, we love our blue potions.
Yeah, especially if you get them free. Renderer still has not picked up his hook shot in Ice Rock. I have never seen that room before. Wow, I feel out of place with this race.
Yeah, understanding a lot of the major glitches kind of comes to just experience of just knowing them, doing them, you know.
Is Fox doing Houlihan again? Nope, okay.
No, that was, yeah, I was gonna say, that was a water walking one. I looked away for a second to read chat, but that was a water walk. And there's the mushroom turn-in. So we'll see what fetch quest number 2 was.
Oh, so that was the glitch jail? That's what that is? Oh, okay.
For 5 rupees, Fox took a double look. Professor Render finally getting their fighter sword.
I've heard of the glitch jail, I just had never seen it before.
The Florida orange juice. Oh, how I live for that comment.
Three bombs, 20 rubies, and a map for desert.
Renderer finally going into Ice Rod Cave.
Yep, gonna get his hook shot. And that looked like a crystal on desert. What's YBA? Renderer also got his sword. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
You're gonna see one of the more interesting ones here from Fox as well.
My mind has been blown several times. I can't wait to see this fabled moth.
Renderer just getting his fire rod as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is important.
I can't wait to see this fabled Mothula glitch you were talking about. So, we do know that Skull Woods is a green pendant, so we might not be seeing it.
Oh, very unlikely we will. However, you would know once you see it. And I know Checksuman can comment on this of seeing it earlier in that no logic tournament race of going into the Mafia fight. I don't even actually know how to describe it, but you would know. Yeah.
Also, Renderer going to go get the money he's missing for Zora. Oh, you need the Cane of Samaria?
Yeah, it causes a corruption, which is it's significantly more interesting because if you don't know what you're looking at, it looks extremely confusing. You have no idea what it is.
Okay.
But
also, Renderer tried to do a splash delete, but couldn't pull it off there. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine. Fox just did a quick drive-by there on that Igor.
Also, I think Renderer has the Titan's mitts. Because he did just pick up the rock here.
Oh, yep, sure does.
I didn't know if there was a glitch that allowed him, so I figured I'd say something.
Nope, I partially just forgot where they were and was not paying attention.
I think they were in, I don't remember where what the mitts were, or the original mitts that were found were, but I do know that one of them is in Hera.
Oh my, Fox just did the OG quick Armos Knight strat. That is the one that I love to see.
That was beautiful. It brings a tear to your eye.
I do. I just called that the OG one because that one just makes me happy.
And a heart and magic powder. Powder's always nice to find.
I was about to say, you know, we don't have hammer, but we do have mirror. But renderer, does renderer have mirror? Did I miss that on tracking?
I don't think he does.
We are seeing Fox activate his flute.
Yeah, I know you can flip in the bat. I almost did it accidentally in practice.
Well, I was gonna say, well, yeah, I mean, relatively, I guess, yeah, we can clip into it, but Mirror has been made very accessible to us because Fox has it. And I remember seeing it, I just don't remember where because, well, my brain is only so tiny.
No, we just found a GT small.
Was that Ether to get into Mr. Meyer I saw? Not that that really matters.
I blinked, sorry. There's another
That's...
small key to key. Oh, it was Quake, so...
That was Quake.
Renderer can get in. But we also know they can glitch their way in.
Yeah. So...
Fox is also going to go complete desert while he's here. Yeah, Meyer Medallion and...
Look, I forgot to start my bingo card, so invalid. I'll bring it up the next time when I cast when I commentate or run the Judo Vortex.
I'm gonna say then that the second fire rod will be on Moth.
Fire always locks fire, so it's got to be Moth left side. Meyer, it's got to be anything in Ice Palace. Come on.
You know, something I've always found stupid. Bombos can be used to melt stuff, but it can't light torches.
You know, I won't disagree with that. I was always under the impression that bombos could kill all said things in the room and light all torches.
Why is his screen gonna be frozen for a minute? Is it buffering or something? Oh, there's a big key for GT!
Alright, so whoever had check, let's say 95 on Professor Renderer, you won.
Very nice. Like, this is a... Like, I take it there's probably a glitch anyway for GT... to get through GT without the big key, isn't there?
Honestly, I don't think I've seen...
Yep, apparently it does. It barely matters.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say, there's the
the
Ice Rod and the Molas.
why did Fox just mirror out?
Because he killed Lamolas?
I know, but that was a crystal done.
Hey, you know, we can dupe crystals in this.
Wait, you can dupe crystals?
You sure can.
Oh my gosh, my mind just got blown again. I love this I love no logic. This is awesome.
The one that I know is specifically of Swamp Palace, which comes out of going into Desert Palace kind of thing, but at least that's what I know of. But yes.
This is by far my favorite seed now, is no logic. I'm sorry, I can't go back and watch standards anymore. Oh, there's the Master Sword.
Well, at least there's Fox's Master Sword.
Yeah.
Was that? Hold on.
Wait, this is 100% go mode now? What?
Yeah, so there's not necessarily a lot of things you need to do in order to enter Go mode and no logic. You need extremely few items, I will say that.
My mind is blown again. You do need the Master Sword at least, don't you? to be able to beat Ganon.
Even with major glitches, I believe so. There is the ability though to duplicate items in major glitches, and I do believe specifically that includes swords, if I recall correctly. Is it fire rod or just fire in general, like lamp or fire rod is required?
It's probably just fire.
Because I think it's either, correct? I mean,
Should be just either, as long as they lamp or fire rod. So that is
okay.
So that is still the one of the few things that is in logic.
Other than like one of the other couple items, those are really the only things you need to kind of just complete it, because you just need to be able to finish it.
So what's the screen freeze this time for on Fox's side? I'm sorry for asking all these questions. I'm like, there's a lot more to the learning this than I thought there was, but I'm a fan now. I'm like a big fan of no logic now. Oh, he's going to Thieves Town through that? Okay. I was worried that... There we go. There's the warp. Yeah, I'm sorry for all the constant questions. I'm like... Usually when I volunteer to commentary, I know a lot more about the stuff I'm commentating on. So I appreciate the chat being patient with me on this, and Alex too.
I'm a full kinesthetic learner person, so you learn by doing.
Also, I think it was Professor Renderer killed Moth, by the way.
I sure hope so. What did... Oh, there's the green pen.
Yeah, because he went and killed Moth really quick since he could. Yeah, we got all the good stuff over here. What was that empty chest?
This is what Malmo was talking about, I do believe.
I'm gonna make a mental note to watch some no logic races before I commentate on them. Now that's what Speed Gaming's YouTube channel is for, that's for sure. Renderer is going to pick up his mirror here. Renderer got the mirror, 3 bombs, and 20 rubies.
I was saying it took me a second as I opened up each of our runners' streams and stuff to see and look at what they had. Just see if I was hopefully on track for items. I think I need to check renderers though. Renderer stream over here in like almost perfect 4K.
Oh yeah, you need the flippers in Swamp. Oops. Whoa!
Yep, there it is. So yeah, in case you want to know, whenever you go into, I'll say this looks like the Argus fight, I do believe. Yep. Yeah, you can tell by the models of the enemy being pulled towards the character model, the Zargus. But this is a lot of what it looks like when you do the Mothula fight, with the spikes on the wall being an additional model kind of thing. It's kind of interesting.
This is hurting my eyes. I gotta look away.
There's pocket change there on Ether Tablet. I'm trying to make sure that I'm caught up on the tracking.
Yeah, I have to look away because the Argus fight is hurting my eyes really bad.
That is totally fine.
I'm gonna call Professor Renderer till it's done. Of course, we don't know what dropped on Argus yet. I don't know, Briar. Ah, the screen didn't fix after Argus.
We should get it soon.
And there's the big key for Swamp on Renderer's side. Moving my screen around here.
Yeah, I can't. Fox is bullying the tracker. Agreed. Yeah, I cannot tell I could try to make out the sprites, but all of them just kind of look like big keys to me, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, and I can't look because it's like it's really hurting
okay
right now.
Is there ready for chest turns? Wasn't there one bottle, I think, in Hype Cave?
I don't remember. Okay, I can look at both screens again.
He got a sword, so did he get his tempered sword? And by he, are we talking about Fox or Renderer?
Yep, it's Renderer. Or it's Fox. Fox got the sword.
Oh, yep, he does have a tempered.
And apparently got the cape, too. Yeah, according to chat, he also got a cape out of that, too, so...
Oh, and he's just now picking up his powder.
Yep.
Which is right there. Alright, so we're gonna get I guess, a real Hype Cave check here from Professor Render.
No, Hookshot Cave.
That's... You know what? The Hype Cave, Hookshot Cave, it's the same thing in my mind.
Yeah, generally one tends to be more hype than the other. In my opinion, that's usually the Hookshot Cave.
I was gonna say, wait, hold up. We just got the flute, so yeah. Fox checked this much earlier. I'm a little bit behind on the times, but I know I had flute marked off for Fox, so Renderer has now caught up on that hype cave. Yep, that's still what it is. Hookshot cave.
Ooh, Renderer almost died there. What is this he is trying to do on Fox?
I see a lot of... Oh, this is... So I think, and I saw this before I was watching the No Logic when Chex was commentating it. I saw it in Ganon's Tower, where when you fire the hook shot, you can see it here. So it will take you, yeah, beyond. It'll take you the distance from it. What looks to be like where your character is. It'll take you the hookshot distance beyond that. So he essentially went up like the full kind of.
I don't know if he's got the big key.
I was gonna say I do not believe he does. I think I saw like a compass and a small key, but
yeah, he's in go mode anyway.
Oh, I mean, in No Logic, it's very easy to be in go mode.
So
you don't need a lot of things. A bomb drop was nice, anyway. Taking Fox from 3 to 8, 11 bombs. There we go. Render checking Magic Bat, I suppose.
Yep, and we're about to see what it is. It's a small key to Misery Mine.
Yeah, we've already seen 2, so we don't really care.
Yeah, you only need possibly 1 to beat it. Is there a glitch for a magic powder on the blind, or is that just a misclick?
Personally, I don't know. There's our 10 bomb drop. I don't know about the whole using powder when fighting blind kind of thing.
Oh, that's another crystal down.
There's a crystal in Thieves Town. Done.
Yep, we still sadly don't know what's on Argus.
This music here from Renderer's side is just giving me vibes tonight.
Vibes of what?
It's just letting me vibe, that's it. We're getting our free bomb back on Fox's side.
Small key to GT, we already know about that. Renderer is going to pick up his Master Sword in a second if he goes to checkerboard. He is not. Sick Kid has just a small key to Dark the Pond. Renderer is going to go complete land mole. What is Fox doing? Oh, he's doing another quadrant glitch, isn't he?
I was gonna say I was watching his stream just now, so I won't say much currently, but
Yeah, doing another one of those hook shot things.
just trying to make sure I'm caught up on things.
He went. That brought him to ice. Interesting.
Yeah, because the glitch that he did took him into the Pungators room here. I know we've seen at least one of our runners do the 2 checks in Aga Tower.
That was Renderer, I believe.
Okay, I was gonna say I know at least one of them have.
I don't know if he's looking for anything of this.
Get a nice coffee break on Renderer's side. If I had coffee right now, I'd be taking a break.
Here, I'll take a break for you. I got coffee in front of me.
I have not had coffee in, I think, closer to 3.5 months or so.
Oh dear lord. Get some caffeine in this poor guy.
Oh, I mean, I have caffeine, it's just not in the form of coffee. I also usually only drink decaf coffee anyway. And that's because caffeine does not help my body, so I don't try to have it.
I drink medium roast.
If I want caffeine, that's what I'll have. So, I respect that.
I don't like my coffee very strong. It's more just like a comfort drink for me.
I like the strong flavor, just not the strong caffeine.
No, this is no logic, so there's probably some trick to getting there. Tempered was in Swamp somewhere, and one was in Checkerboard. I think Tempered was probably on Argus.
I believe for Fox, the Master Sword was on Checkerboard.
Yeah, it was. No, I mean like I'm talking about Tempered though.
Name is redacted. Says Hype Cave was the other. Oh wait, was Hype Cave Renderer's temper or master? Didn't
No.
Renderer get a master? Am I completely that far out of it?
No, Renderer does not have a Master Sword.
No, he does not. Okay. As I just saw from the dash.
He's still on fighter.
Eventually, I'll figure this out. There's our crystal out of Ice Palace.
Yep, that's crystal number 5. Possibly.
At least for... Well, we know Swamp Palace is the green pendant, so that makes Misery Mire and Turtle Rock should be our last 2 crystals.
Actually,
And Eastern was a blue pendant, I believe.
Skull Woods was the green pendant.
Yeah, sorry. Eastern Palace is a blue... Well, no, okay, hold on.
Eastern Palace was blue pendant. Skull Woods is green.
Right, I have Swamp Palace marked off for Fox, and I'm pretty sure that was a crystal, which leaves that Misery Mire or Turtle Rock would be a 50-50 red pendant. I don't know what our red crystals were.
I don't think it matters. Because they can both get into Fat Fairy without it. Oh, Fox got Desert Crystal from Argus, apparently.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw a crystal come out of Swamp, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure at this point.
There's an interesting way to get into Laser Bridge.
Ice Rod.
There's the other Ice Rod.
Castle Tower is small.
And there's another small key to pod. This whole thing is weird. You get used to it. I've gotten used to it. It's become my favorite kind of seed now.
Is there anything normal? I mean, this is a no logic run, so it is normal for no logic. The only thing that's significantly different is there are 2 ice rods and 2 fire rods.
Oh, I blinked and I missed that glitch there.
Yeah, Fox is now in Trinex, just from the room just before.
I saw him setting it up and I turned my eye away from it for like half a second.
Don't worry, I'm definitely paying attention to everything.
We're gonna know if he's going to go into GT now in just a second.
Our container and a crystal.
There's the 7th crystal. Yeah, just a little bit of a major glitch. If that was a minor glitch, I'm pretty sure everybody would be doing that.
Oh, that absolutely. That was a major glitch. Yeah.
There's no way that something like that wouldn't be being caught in the Mentor tournament if that was a minor glitch. What is Fox doing?
Hey, this is what I like to refer to as an eye break. Give your eyes a break. They deserve it.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Regardless if Fox was doing that, that's what I like to say.
I don't blame him, not after the mess that was Swamp Palace. Ugh.
I mean, personally, I have had so many eye issues, and in the month of May this last year, I ended up in the emergency room twice because of my right eye, so cannot complain. Giving your eyes a break is a major deal.
Yeah, I won't go into details, but let's just put it this way. I'm probably going to be legally blind in the right eye in a few years. It's not Agate Tower climb. He's probably doing some kind of glitch here that will send him the game.
Well, I don't know. Chex was our commentator in that No Logic tournament. You know, our solo com. So we'll see.
Oh, I'm not trying to disagree with him. I'm just saying, like, for all I know, that like it could be exactly him doing a GT thing.
Man, I love this no mallet play. This bomb King Helmasaur. I ranted to you about this, and here we see it.
Yep. I think everybody should be required to be able to do this. They're going to be in a tournament.
I personally think it's easier, but I also just believe that is because that's what I learned to do first. So I can't say anything. And also, yes, that is the hook push that we are looking for. As you can see, that static hook shot there in the screen. So you got to see the end of it.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
And yep, there's our blue mail off of Helmasaur King. Let's say which I believe you already knew, but Renderer has completed his Helmasaur.
Dark Room of Melancholy. So wait, are we actually going to get an Aga 1?
Look, you will not be happy until we get a pedestal seed, will you?
No, but we're not getting a pedestal seed out this thing. I went into this knowing that already. Like I said, I promise the next time I do one of these, I'll be a lot more knowledgeable.
Okay.
What on earth?
Yeah, so Malmo's comment there in the chat, is relatively at least an explanation towards what was just happening.
Yeah, like I said, I promise I'll watch several of these before I do another commentary, so I can actually be a good commentator for this.
Yeah, there's... When you don't know a lot of the things, which I will admit, I don't know a lot of them when it comes to a lot of the no logic things. In particular, there is...
Okay.
The easiest way I can think about it is there's a lot of essentially metadata happening here, which changes a bunch of things.
Man, if only Nintendo knew how broken this would be.
Yep, there's the hook push. which up until tonight I did not know necessarily what hook pushing was, but I do now.
Did he not pull it off? Okay. You guys were saying rip and stuff, that's why I was wondering.
Yep. So here it is into Hera, which is what chat was talking about. One of the things. That red water doesn't look healthy. Hey, I've seen somebody who's had an installation of a game before where the water only showed up as rainbow colored and it was not supposed to. And that was a glitch from like a 1.x development of the game, and they still had it. So, you know, we appreciate our oddly colored waters here.
Okay, that sounds cool, actually.
I'm going to assume this is the Swamp Palace Crystal Claim from Fox as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Mr. Byers said yes. And I'm going to trust Mr. Byers in this case.
Yeah, I figured it was. Now, where is he going? How is he going to get into...
Well, we need to complete nothing. You're going to see.
Oh, they don't even have to go into GT?
We, I believe, have seen an initial dive of GT, but
No, we haven't.
I thought we saw the first couple chests.
Nope, that was Aga.
I was gonna say I could have sworn we saw the first couple chests of GT, but regardless, yeah, we should be able to slip our way into Aga too.
Fun the Hyrule EPA.
There's the Ice Rod and Lamola's kill for Professor Renderer.
What does Hyrule EPA mean?
I mean, API, I would assume, should be the Environmental Protection Act, but
I'm not even gonna question any more of this stuff he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's the one doing this. Like, I'm not even gonna.
Extra Pale Act. Sorry, Extra Pale Ale, not Act.
Like, I'm not gonna question anything. Just wonder what the glitch is. That's all.
Extra Pale Act. Tell me I'm American without telling me I'm American.
What the crap?
Yeah, so this was what Mr. Byer was saying is you know, we were looking at getting our way into Aga too, kind of thing. Lava 2 just leads to Aga 2. It just does.
Don't question stuff.
Hey, I've had a couple pale ales that were kind of okay. And I'm not a person who likes craft beers or IPAs or things along those cases. I also straight up will just say I do not like American beers. But I've had a couple pale ales that are really nice.
The only kind of alcoholic drinks I like are strawberry daiquiris and Mike Hard Lemonade. Oh, and white wine.
Okay, so just fruity things.
Yeah.
Understandable, because that, I cannot say the least. We have Fosk. Again, there it is. Fox Liskier dropping into the Ganon fight.
This also being a silver list, but at these two skill level, silvers are just an option, not a need.
I just saw Obsidian Stout in chat, I believe. Was that what I saw?
Isn't that a RuneScape drink?
Obsidian Stout. Yep, I can agree with that. The darker any beer is in my life, I will take it.
That sounds like something that would come from RuneScape.
But beyond that, we are moving here into phase 4. Nice torch glitch.
Yep.
Did you find arrows in my tower?
No,
Ganon, sweetie.
Ganon, we didn't even set foot in your tower. Or we kind of did.
At least I thought we did, but I might have been watching the other No Logic tournament, so I don't know I would have been watching the No Logic tournament. I don't know.
Like, we were drunk. We might have missed it.
Well, I'm not quite drunk yet, but there is Foxless kill there on Ganon, so please get your GGs in chat for Fox.
Yeah, very nicely done, Fox. Give me a minor aneurysm watching you do the Argus fight. Thanks.
Eventually, I'll catch up and see things that Professor Renderer has done, but
I don't think you're missing anything on his side.
I mean, I could check his stream, of course. That's the easiest way. Apparently, he's grabbed Bombo's medallion. Ripple IPA sounds more fun than triple YBA.
I wonder if Fox is going to join us for a race or post-race interview.
Potentially. Usually, if we do not, we will see them tell us.
I don't even know what the questions to ask in this thing. All I know is I found my new favorite kind of seed to watch.
IPA is leather tanning fluid. I'm so glad that our chat has devolved into this.
Oh, there was Bombos on Zora. Okay. Yeah, that you are cheap today, Witch. Only giving us 5 rubies for the mushroom.
Foxlight Blockbuster failed. Yeah, wasn't Tam one of our featured racers, or wasn't one of our racers in the launching tournament tonight?
I don't know.
Need some more practice. Oh, Renderer just got his cape. Checking up on things now. Trying to figure out what I have missed. Also, Hello there to Foxlisk in the chat. GG's.
Yeah, it's very nicely done, Fox.
Ah.
I'm just gonna say this, I'm glad I don't get motion sickness. And just 20 rubies on the pedestal.
Don't worry. Definitely did not forget that, Malmo. Trust me. I'm trying.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing an interview here, Fox. Let me see something.
Yeah, it looks pretty neat with the palette shuffle until you cannot see anything. Thankfully, though, I relatively just have knowledge.
Okay, Fox is joining us now.
Hello.
Welcome and GG's.
Thank you.
Fox, I am so glad I do not get motion sickness.
Yeah,
This
no
was
logic can be kind of a lot.
This is my first no logic anything I've ever watched, and like my eyes are spinning somewhat.
Yeah, it's really confusing if you don't know what you're getting into. I tried to show off a bunch of stuff. I failed to show off about half of it, but we got to do some cool stuff.
Yeah, my eyes are still hurting a little bit actually from the Argus thing you did.
Oh yeah, I went to Hype Cave after that. I knew I was in Go mode. I just wanted to go somewhere with VRAM for fun.
There was the Master Sword, so Master Sword was in Hype Cave.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea where my third sword was.
It was Checkerboard.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, that was my tempered sword. That was my Master Sword, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say your Master Sword was Checkerboard, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we're just trying to recount where the swords and stuff were. I was trying to double dip into duties in terms of tracking and commentating, and I focused more on the commentating than I did tracking.
Fair enough.
But I mean, currently I have 2 medallions marked off for renderer, and I have none marked off for you. But you're finished, so.
I did not find a medallion. It didn't matter because Meyer turned out to be a pendant.
Yeah, right, yeah. So, and that's the one that we knew that was Quake, so.
Yeah, it didn't matter anyway, but.
The funny thing is that Quake was Admire.
Oh, great. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I am only kind of mildly educated in some of the major glitches and such, but I was just interested to see, because I know about some of the major glitches, but I've not necessarily seen a lot of stuff happen that went without the Cane of Samaria, so I find that interesting to me.
Yeah, it was kind of fun having a no cane seed. I was in Go mode for a really long time, so the Master Sword was technically Go mode. I'm pretty sure I already had Ice Rod by then, but doing Swamp like that is terrible. So I don't know if y'all understand what happened at the end there, but I had to get the Swamp Crystal, and the only way I had to do that, this isn't true, but the only way I know how to do it is from Aghanim's Tower, and then going through the sewers to change my dungeon ID to Swamp, and then get the Swamp Crystal. And I really didn't want to do that, so I kept opening a lot of stuff, but then I kept not finding the flippers and eventually gave up.
Yeah, like all the quick movements and stuff of teleporting around this map.
Yeah.
I have
it's a lot to follow.
I have to turn the stream off just because my eyes are like I need a rest in my eyes. Or I'm not turning it off, but I'm putting it to the side.
So what is Prof still missing? Prof also has not found the red cane or flippers. Jeez.
Nope, I think he's in Go mode finally after finding the Master Sword, though.
Yeah, Renderer just got the Master Sword a hot second ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely is in Go mode, but it depends on what tricks he knows, if he realizes that or is comfortable with it.
Yeah, I mean, even still, I think I'm at least relatively up to date on a lot of the dungeons and stuff that the two of you have completed. But I do know that you did Tower of Hera, I believe, relatively early.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't actually remember if Renderer did, because again, I tried to split my duties between the two, but unfortunately, I think I did give a little bit more to the commentary than I did tracking, but
I don't remember him going into Hera.
that has kept us to par at this point.
What as?
Chat.
Oh, okay.
And thankfully, they know, a lot of the other glitches and the little intricacies of them that we don't necessarily know.
Yeah, shout out to Malmo and Fire for explaining to us the stuff we didn't know.
Shouts to them.
Oh, we didn't see that little ladder clip there from Renderer that we did from Fox going in Ice Palace. That's one of those little things that I've never actually been able to do, but I really wish I could.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun one. I was glad I got to show off the new, as of this afternoon, the new Parapet setup that is, of course, slower and harder than just doing it with super speed. But come on, it was found today. I had to do it.
Yeah, chat did bring that up, and I mean, I spent my entire day at work and didn't watch actually any ALTTP art today, but I'm a little bit interested.
Yeah, it's really good. It's way better than any other bootsless setup I've ever seen.
Is it considered no major glitches or regular?
I mean, it's just a Harapot. It's the same as any other Harapot.
Okay.
So it's allowed in normal rando racing, but not vanilla NMG. I didn't do this part of ice. I don't know if there's anything good back here. Well, I did this chest, but...
I don't think they're, like,
Oh, does he have hammer?
No, he does not.
That's rough. Did he go into GT at all?
Nope.
That's fun.
See, I thought that at least one of you went through the GT, but apparently I was just imagining that. I think I was just remembering the No Logic tournament that I was watching just before this started that Chex was commentating. So I think that's where my brain confused the two of them.
Wait, did I do GT? I was thinking about it. Wasn't I gonna... Oh, I did a blue YBA in Hookshot Cave, but I didn't remember the next step after doing it from that room, so I just fell into some part of Ice Palace and then had to leave. Chex, how do you do that with a blue YBA? Just go. That's not enough information. No, I don't know the invisible bridge path. I fell into it like 4 times.
Hey, all I say is you cannot ask me for answers.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's not very hard. I should have done that.
You know,
The high value pack being on the miscellaneous pack was so handy. I farmed that so much this seed.
just this seed has such an interesting opening, I will say.
I don't remember that long ago, but I believe you.
Well, to be honest, my short-term memory is a little shot, and I don't necessarily remember it, but I do remember that we did comment on it.
I remember early hook shot. I think fairly early lamp too.
I do believe you were the only one to find the early lamp, and the renderer found it a little bit after you, which is a little bit interesting because, personally, as somebody who does not necessarily know a lot about no logic, I do know that an early hook shot and an early lamp can be quite impactful.
Yeah, it lets you do all the hook pushing, or well, it's most of the way to hook pushing. And then I found a bow, which made it available. I didn't actually do all that much hook pushing until I kept going places where I didn't have the keys I needed by accident, and then I had to hook push everywhere.
And yeah, Chex reminding me/us that the lamp was there in Ice Rod Cave, and then the bow was it in East Death Mountain or Dark Death Mountain? Because I believe it was up there. I don't remember which part, but I'm just fairly certain it was up in Death Mountain somewhere.
Yeah, I have no idea. I never remember where anything is. The only thing I remember where it was in the whole seed, basically, is Moon Pearl. Because I remember when it was in Eastern, I was like, oh man, Renderer could have had this an hour ago if he just likes Eastern first stuff. I don't know where literally any other item was in the whole seed, I don't think.
I don't typically remember. And I don't remember which one of you had it first. I almost have a feeling that Renderer did because I remember a particular section where you were clipping through the world and you were in Bunny Sprite. But I don't remember off the top of my head. But it didn't make much of a difference, I don't think, in the way that you guys pathed.
Right. What's the blue for?
What we just completed Ice Palace, okay. So
Yeah.
my brain just kind of shut down for a second and I realized what our Renderer just did. We should be looking at Turtle Rock is the only thing left, I believe, for Renderer.
Well, it still has to do Swamp.
Oh, right. Still has to get at least the crystal for Swamp, I believe.
So the way that we race this mode is we have to both collect the crystals and defeat the bosses, although you can do those in separate steps, which I did in a few places. Looks like he's going to go... This was basically what I did at the end too, was I was like, well, I'm just going to go do Turtle Rock. Maybe I'll find something to make Swamp easier, and if I don't, then I'll just do the terrible dupe. I imagine that's the plan here.
Yeah, I partially caught on because I know some of the major glitches and stuff, just not all of them.
Yeah. Well, when are you going to learn? It's time.
Well, you know, I honestly need to. I had a terrible Pedsy that I played yesterday, so I can't say much. Honestly, I'll say I don't necessarily remember why either, but I believe I also had said that Swamp was a crystal initially, and I don't remember why.
Yeah, I definitely felt very confident in my belief that Swamp was a crystal, but I might not have had any real reason to believe that. I might have just been lucky that I got the guess right.
I actually think I may need to review the VOD, but I'm pretty sure I remember myself saying that Swamp was a crystal at some point in time. Because I just vividly remember mentioning duping the Swamp Crystal. Because I was explaining to Nira relatively... Because I know how fighting Argus by using major glitches goes and then, duping the crystal afterwards, which I believe is what you did.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember on which person's side we saw them move into a boss room and then get a map and then go back and fight the boss.
I don't think that was me. I don't know.
It might not have been. It might have been Renderer. But I believe there was one of you who
I did mirror out of land mode, yeah. That was on purpose. I already knew that one was a crystal. I had the map.
Yeah, I believe there was one
Oh,
of
no,
you.
Renderer, don't do it from the right. This is so much harder.
Who went into the fight and got the map and then went back afterwards.
So generally when you kill a boss and then leave without picking up the item, it's because you want to collect the prize, or sorry, you collect the item because that sets the boss deleted state, which is a requirement for the tournament. Not that this is a tournament race, but it's just a requirement for the crystal bosses mode in general.
Right.
And then, but you want to, if your plan is to collect the crystal from somewhere else, then, or rather, if your plan is to kill another boss from that dungeon, like, so the most common one is desert and swamp. You kill Landmo to mark that as completed, and then you go kill Argus from desert, and then you get the prize will drop if you haven't collected the prize off of Landmo. Whereas if you've already collected the Landmo prize, there will be no prize drop in the room, and you'll have to save and quit. So it's pretty common to like kill Landmo, mirror out, and then go kill Argus and collect the prize and have a trip back to the front of Swamp instead of having to save and quit out.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
There we go. Nice job, Prof.
That was quite the interesting hook push there.
This is actually a pretty bad fight without hammer or tempered sword. He might have a potion. I think he went to the shop before this.
You did use a blue potion at the beginning of this.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Came into the room and immediately used the blue potion.
Interesting. I guess he might have been an Oko or something. I don't know.
I think it was at like 7 hearts or so, but I believe it's extremely low on magic.
Right.
But pretty sure Renderer bought what, a green and blue potion going into this? I thought.
Yeah, so I guess he would have had plenty of resources. He's really low on money, though. I don't know what his plan is for duping, but if it involves YBAs, then we're going to have trouble.
Which I think only might potentially lead me a step closer to he bought the potions. Because I'm pretty sure he's had the money and then he just bought the potions and that's why he's so low, but I am completely unsure.
I just realized I muted myself. I don't know how long ago. So it looks like Prof has already been in here, but didn't finish it.
Yeah. Which is only going to make me question, because that would, I assume, mean that he does not know that Swamp Palace was a crystal.
Yeah. I don't think I found the Meyer Big Key, but he might have.
Not that I know of.
Okay, yeah, this looks like we're hook pushing.
Yeah, not that I know of, but
Yeah, there's no big key. Can see it in the menu.
yeah, no big key for here or Swamp, which doesn't matter anyway, really. Or ever.
This is
Yeah.
okay. There are setups for this that do not involve getting pelted with fireballs. All right, we got it though.
Nice.
It seems like Prof is like not super comfortable with these hook pushes, these stuck pushes. Seems like he's having to think about it a lot. He's getting it right though. This is definitely not correct. Actually, it might still work. I thought he was going to go for an OA hook push, but I think this is fine. No, it's not going to work because it's a replaceable ancilla in the wall. Just use... Oh, this is not great. Oh. We could have used bomb plus, like, fire rod lamp or something, but I'm not... We didn't really have a great solution to the next room. Yeah, we could have done bomb lamp, but at that point his bombs were already exploding and it was too late for that.
I think in that particular case, we only have one bomb as well. Yeah. For a follow-up. All right. And from Renderer has forfeited and is now joining us as well.
Hey, GG's.
I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to hold off people for so long, so I had to make this. I had to make this choice.
Yeah, you unfortunately were going to the wrong dungeon. It turned out to be Swamp.
That's what happens when. I mean, to be fair, I was. So for the so in that case, where was Samaria? Because I would have done a Defo Argus.
I have no idea.
Oh, so
I did a double YBA. I did a double YBA Argus and then a sewer door dupe at Agatar.
I don't know that actually. I wouldn't have known how to learn it. I would have known it. I wouldn't have known it. So
yeah, pretty rough. I never found flippers or red cane, so
yeah,
let's do the dungeon dupe.
I just kind of said, well, you know what? I'm feeling a little lucky. I'm gonna do the spin YBA for ice. And I know and I'm gonna do Turtle Rock because I know how to do that. It took me a little bit to figure that the push for it because it's still it hasn't really clicked in my mind yet, like instinctively, because I have to think it's slow. You may have noticed I was taking it a little slow.
Yeah, it looked like you were thinking through the steps, but you got the Turtle Rock one just fine. That was nice.
Yeah, I actually had to look at the hook push guy just a little bit closely to figure out what was going on. Yeah. So that actually that's a little rough because a little unfortunate because I could have, if I had known like if there was a Samaria anywhere that you would have known, then it probably it would have actually made my life a little bit easier because I could just at least attempt the Devil Artist. I haven't like gotten the specific timing down yet, but or like the lineup for it, but I know how it works. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, I never found Red Cane. I never touched GT or Meyer, although you did Meyer, so
yeah,
I guess I wasn't there.
I touched. Yeah, there wasn't anything in Meyer, so at least for if I remember this right. Yeah, I didn't touch GT either because although I did have gifts for the hook pushes ready in case I wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, GT without Hammer or Red Cane is like not really that fun.
Right. Yeah, because you have to like that. You have to hook push to them multiple times.
Yeah.
Like get the hook push like twice or stuck push twice, like for both left and right sides. So
Yeah.
it was like, oh geez, is that like I was looking at it, I'm like, oh geez, I have to like do this most like I have to do like twice. Like that's a little annoying, but like at least these two hook pushes for like or suck pushes for like this for both left and right. It's like, oh, that I'm gonna have to put that in the prac-hack. What I did do though is there was a new the new Herapod. I think you may have picked up Alex, you may have saw it, right? Didn't you? Like when I was going into Hera or was it in Hera?
You may have to remind me.
So what happened was what I did was I'm gonna say quit first of all because I want to do it in the prac-hack. I'm maybe a little bit behind, but what I did was I was lined up at the bottom of the what's his face? I was lined up at the bottom of the block, the red block in on Hera. So like the one you would bonk off of for doing the Philly pot or whatever.
Mm.
So what I did is
You did are you saying you did the Raiden setup that was just come out today?
yeah, the one that was the one by Mr. Ingy Pants.
By
or the Raiden setup, yeah, like
Lord Raiden,
yeah. So I'm doing it right now on the practice hack. So I'm doing like I line up like a little bit differently. It's full up then full left after I place the bomb, or full right, and then I just back in, and I'm through. Once it catches up, once it catches up, of course. But yeah, it's like probably the freest Herapod setup ever.
I think it's harder than the super speed ones, but yeah, it's definitely the best bootless method I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's also good for. Yeah, I think it doesn't look that hard, and it looks like it's also free from. I don't know if it's also free from slot zero shenanigans.
No way.
That's what I figured. Yeah, I would have to test that personally just to. But yeah, I love this setup. It's ever since I've done it, it's like I think the quickest method to do it, the quickest method that isn't like speed. Yeah, it unfortunate because I would have if I had it was also the fact that I was gonna try and if I was gonna get into there was. Oh, you know what? I could have actually done. Oh no, I saw the kill Argus. Never mind. I was saying get the crystal do the hook push from the skull the Monophilos super tile, but then I realized I still have to find a way to get to Argus. That's not the double YVA.
Double YBA is great. I love YBAs.
I like them too. Mostly because I can do one frame. I can do simultaneous inputs pretty quickly. I'm gonna have to practice that honestly. It's Desert. Wait. Swamp. Yeah, here it is. Argus. Or wait. I'll have to ask you what after this is done, like after the restream goes down. So.
Sure.
Yeah, because I'd have to. I don't know this double YPA.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I think it's in the BK guide.
I mean, there's a lot of parts of tonight that I don't really necessarily know. I do know some parts though, but I was definitely prepared for you guys at least having Canis Samaria, which you did not. So I was a little surprised.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't affect me because I could still stuck push without a problem. Like it took me a little bit because stuck pushing is a bit more steps compared to like a regular hook push with Samaria. That's why I took to take it slow when I was doing some of these because I haven't committed those to memory yet.
Yeah. Well, they add a lot of flexibility. They let you do stuff with different setups, which is really nice. But there's definitely a lot of information to take in.
Right. Yeah. That's the beauty of no logic, honestly, because it's the beauty of no logic. You could just it's just like some of these things you would think you would want to do, you have another way around it, and also it also looks kind of cool. Of course, with me being on Super NT, I can't do like all the fun stuff like VRAM corruptions, but that's why I had to do that's why I did the blue. That's why I did the spin IBA for the blue, not for cold stare. No, it's not fun. It's not ideal, but another way around. All right.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep this restream for too long. So thanks, comms trackers. I'm hoping you guys learned something. Especially Nira.
Nira, I think, had to leave a little while ago.
Right, I know. I saw when in the chat.
I mean, yeah, he ducked out. I'm sure he'll review at least the end of this VOD probably to just kind of see the parts that he had to duck out on, which is understandable. But yeah, if the rest of the chat wants to get their GGs, their final GGs for Foxlisk and Professor Renderer in tonight's race. They both put on a pretty fantastic show. They showed off a lot of stuff that, well, I've seen a decent amount of, but not quite all of, apparently.
Yeah, it's nice to No Logic is fun. You should also watch the tournament. There's actually one going on right now over on Speed Gaming 2. Definitely should watch that. It's Redkun versus Orange. Two good friends of mine. And JD Silvergun and Krellbell are common that one. Again, like Krellbell, another one of my friends, really. Also, if you like that Toontown MSU, that was definitely look on the MSU page and download. It's a good vibe.
Yeah. All right. Well, that other race sounds like the place to be. So I'm gonna head out and probably catch some of that. GG's again. Thanks for racing. Thanks for restreaming and everything. Hope you all have a great rest of your day or night or whatever.
Yeah, I'll DM you about the YBA after.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right. Cool. See ya.
Okay. So if you guys want to give your absolutely final GGs in the chat for our runners tonight, Foxlisk and Professor Renderer, I was joined tonight by Near Lightshine. And I myself am Alex Seidlitz. I also did, for the most part, the tracking tonight. I focused a little bit more on the commentary because I think it might have been just a little bit more entertaining. And this being no logic, the amount of items required is significantly less than doing NMG. So it was a little bit better. But with that all said, I would highly suggest that you all go pan over to the, I believe is over on Speed Gaming 2, is the No Logic tournament being hosted by JD Silvergun and Grable as the commentators. If you would like to see a lot more of the No Logic, then go view that. Otherwise, these other Speed Gaming channels have various tournaments and restreams going on at the current time. But beyond that, for tonight here on Speed Gaming 6, we are coming to a close, and I bid you all a good day, good morning, good night, good evening, whatever time zone you may be in. Have a good rest of your day.